you go to a half dozen meetings, which is what they recommend. There's a culture that you learn. They've got rules, you know. So rules would be, in this particular meeting, there's no cross-talking. If somebody says something, like one person says what's on his mind, and then the next person says what's on his mind, and there's no responding. You know, like you say,
I like that.
You know, I really feel fucked up this week because I hit my wife when
Yeah.
and I didn't mean to, and blah blah blah. And the next guy is not allowed to say, "Oh, hey, you shouldn't have done that." You know? The next guy
so
just
funny.
goes off on his own script, you know. This is what I've been doing this week, you know. And so, you know, you kind of sit around, and then sometimes there's silence, and nobody says anything, and that's okay too. You know, and so nobody talks to anybody else or answers anybody else or pretends to know any more than they do. On their alcoholic family member. It's a group of people who do know each other because they've been coming to the same meeting, you know, and they've been seeing each other on and on over the years. Some of these guys have been coming to meetings like this for 30, 40 years.
Is that encouraging to you, or anything?
Well, to me particularly, these are people who came from alcoholic families, and they figure that they'll keep coming as long as it's useful. And their families are so screwed up, and they were so screwed up. Like this one guy that's been personally helpful to me, just some of the things he said. He came from California. Came up about 10 years ago or something, but he started going to these meetings in California. And both of his father and his mother were alcoholics, and they didn't want a baby, and they left him when he was 3 years old, and so he was rejected by the two people that should be loving him, and he's been dealing with that all his life, you know.
Was he again? Foster care?
Yeah, he was different orphanage and different foster care. But he keeps coming because, you know, he may take a few weeks off, you know, and then he comes back because he finds it useful. So, I won't introduce you or anything. You just walk in when I walk in and sit wherever you want.
Also, I prefer to sit next to it.
Okay, sit next to me. That's fine. But I won't, you know, I won't say this is my friend Jeffrey. And they don't use last names.
Okay. On it?
Thank you. Yep.